everyone, myself Nishant from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. Today we are discussing about waterfall model, a classic software development approach. The waterfall model is a linear and sequential software development process that has been widely used for many years. It is known as structured approach where each stage of development process have begin before moving on the next. Now we'll see the implementation and first we'll see the definition and characterization. First, sequential steps. The waterfall model emphasized complexity in each phase sequentially with no overfall or iterating between the stages. Next, documentation. Heavily documented is concepts of the waterfall model, ensuring clear communication and record keeping throughout the development process. Next, well-defined stages. The model clearly defines the distinct phases such as requirement, gathering and design, implementation, testing and development. Now we'll see rigid structure. The waterfall model offers a rigid structure which is sustainable for a project with clear defined requirement and minimal uncertainty. Next, we'll see the phases of waterfall model. First one is the requirement gathering and analysis. This phase focuses on understanding the client needs, defining the project's scope and document details requirement. Second one is design and architecture. Based on gathering requirements, the development team creates a system design outlining the software, architecture and components. Next, implementation and coding. This phase involves developing the software code according to the design specification. Developers write the necessary code using the chosen program language. Testing and verification. The software is rigorously testing the identifying the fixed bugs and ensuring the meets the defined requirements and functionality. Next, development and maintenance. The final software is released to use as support through ongoing maintenance, addressing any issues on encountered. Next, we'll see about requirement gathering and analysis. Electrification techniques. Various techniques are employed to collect the gather requirement from the stakeholders, including interviews, surveys, and workshop. Next, document requirement. Requirement are meaningful document in structure form, ensuring the clarity, consistency, and complement. Next, requirement validation. The gather requirement undergo triggers validity to ensure they are feasible, consistent, and meet the project objectives. Next, we see the design and architecture. The system architecture. This phase outlines with overall structure of system including the components, models, and relationship between them. Next, data model design. The data model defines the structure and organizing the data used by the software, ensuring the efficient storage and retrieval. Next, user interface design. Focus on creating a user-friendly interfaces, ensuring the access of user and navigate for end users. Next, technical design document. Details technical design documents are provided outlining the software specification and implementation details. Next, we'll see the implementation and coding. Code development. Develop returns the software code according to the design specification, addressing to the code standard and best participation. Next, unit test. Next, includes a units or components of the code are tested to ensure the function correctly and meets their specification. Next, code review. Sensor develops a review for the code for the quality purpose and addressing to stands and potential issues. Next, code integration. The code units are integrated together to from the compliant software system. Next, we'll see testing and verification. In this, will function will be tested, verify the software function as expected, meeting all defined requirements and specification. Next, user acceptance and testing. End user test the software to ensure it meets their needs and expectation, providing feedback on usual and function. Security test assess the software security whenever it and ensure it can be withstand hacks. Next, performance testing evaluates the software performance under the various conditions such as load stage. Next, development and maintenance. Here, release management phase planning and coordinates the release of software to a user. User training provide training to use or how to use the software. Bug fixing addressing and resolving any respond bugs defines that are arise in the development. Enhan- Enhancement implementing new feature or function to improve the software capability or address user feedback. Next, advantages of waterfall model. Simple and easy. The waterfall model is relatively easy to understand and implementation, making the sustainable for smaller projects with straightforward requirement. Well-defined stage. This is direct phase provides a clear roadmap for the development, ensuring that all aspects are addressed sequentially. Next, documentation. This exactly documents provides a clear record of the development process, make it too easier to track progress and understanding the design system. Next, management control. The waterfall model provides a high level of management control with clear illustration and deliverable for each phase. Next, limitation and drawbacks of waterfall model. Here, limited flexibility. Here, waterfall model rigidity can make difficult to accommodate charge, changing requirement or unexpected challenges. Risk and errors. This can lack of illiterate of feedback loop can be led at accountability error as issue may detect until the later phase. Next, time consumption. The sequential nature of waterfall model can be developed process time consumption. Thank you for watching.